Hi, hello, welcome back to Guilty Parade Demo, when we're continuing where we left off live again on stream, because, yeah, everyone here would have heard. Yeah. Hopefully this will be the last part of the demo, and then we just have to wait till the game comes out. But, yeah, I don't know, when is it coming out again? I don't think they even had a date. I think it was just, whenever it's coming out. Yeah, it's just soon. How soon? I don't know. Anywho, yeah. We're continuing. So can I remember any of the voices? So anywho, I believe Sam was the blonde guy. Anyway, you should study hard because I'm the only one who opens any student's book in our house. I became a bit sad. You're smart, Sammy? I'm not so smart. I smiled when I saw Sam blush that much. I tried to hide how pleasant it was for him to hear that. Oh, you're smart too, but since you don't study, you're reinventing the wheel all the time. But I entered a school of healers. I'll study so that later I can pursue science. And we'll go there too, right? I won't feel bored in that case. You dummy. If you want to enter, you will... fuck. If you want to enter it, you'll first need to pass the exam. I don't accept just anybody. Now that I have time to answer, Sophia appeared before us. She was smiling and looking at us like a fox. You have to pull apart the two brothers again, Lien? No, we were thinking about the future. Listen, Sophia, what will you do in 2 years? She was amazed. We had talked about the future many times, but Tom was constantly forgetting what we told him about our dreams. I think it's staying in his head at all. Lien and I will become soldiers, right, Lien? I smiled and nodded. You have no idea. I'll become a hero and take down all the black apostates single-handedly. But I'm still curious if the black apostates are Nemo's group. Not like we ever really got a name who they are. No, you won't. There won't be any of them left after I fight them. She stuck her tongue out and I got angry. Not that mad, but I tried looking for some so that she would know to better not mess with me. Wow, you're so brave. Sam was the only one who didn't share her enthusiasm. He was looking wearily somewhere behind him. What if you won't become soldiers? What if the black apostates will capture all of us before we grow up? Suddenly Tom started waving his hand intensively as if he was about to fly. How can you say that, Sammy? The priest always reminds us before we start praying that we have the truth and kindness at our sides. Not our sides. God is with us. Praise Jesus! Sam turned her away and decided to not interfere. Rather, they would fight again. Sam's pessimism would not get along with Tom's optimism no matter what. There's Loch Mucus. Huh. You forgot, Sam. Building a fortress. That's where we will live when our territory is invaded. Oh, broadly? Fuck. You Sam a dig with my elbow so that he would cheer up. All I got in reply was the same weary gaze. Yeah, and we'll live right in the middle of the empire of the black apostates. You're such a pessimist, Samuel. War has not been lost yet. It's just the beginning, and once we grow up, we'll be able to claim victory for sure. Wow, you're right. You will win. Tom started clapping, swinging his arms broadly. Sophia laughed and I became cheerful too. I grabbed a stick from the ground and extended my arm forward, squeezing my fist and imagining that it was a gun. That's to the black apostates! My voice sounded serious, but all my friends knew I was fooling around. Tom started gesturing and pointing at himself. It's me! I'm a black apostate! My expression changed to that of a courageous soldier, pointing my weapon at Tom. Bang bang! Tom's eyes became even wider, clutching his heart. Dropped to the ground. Sophia, who was sitting next to me, started laughing. That's how we will deal with all of them. Yeah, if only it was that easy. Sophia's slender finger poked Sam in the stomach. Not to scold him. When she opened her mouth, my father slowly approached us. His long apron spattered with clay. His voice was quiet and frail. And the jars are ready. You could take them to the market. Right, it was the market day. The fortress made me forget about the work. It's sad, I don't want to go anywhere, especially alone. Coming. Heavy sigh did not go unnoticed by my father. He cleared his throat and spoke gently. You could take your friends with you. It'll be more fun if all of you, and you could buy some sweets on your way back. But, Ted, you said yourself that sweets are too expensive, and all of a sudden, Father ruffled my hair, coughed again, and smiled softly. It's okay. I'll bring a couple of them to your mother tomorrow. She'll be happy to get such a present. I hated it when he talked like that. Like Father was losing his touch with reality in such moments. I didn't need them anymore. Well, don't say that. Your mother would be upset to hear that from you. About to snap, but Sam spoke before I could do that. Thank you. We really want to go to the market with Lien. I also need to sell something. Good luck, kids. I will leave the jars on the porch. Treat them with care. In fact, I smashed 2 of them this morning already. I'll make sure that the boys behave themselves. Put her hands on her lips and grinned. Just like a mommy, Sophia liked to boss around using her position, the only girl we know. Though her power didn't extend over to Sam, only Tom and me, the youngest in her group. Mother winked cheerfully and disappeared in the house once more. I heard his uncle coughed again. And I really sympathize with you about your mother, of course, but don't get mad at your father. He's been raising you on his own. If Tom and I had a father like that, I wouldn't be hanging around here all the time. At least you have a mother. I'm almost here. I felt a treacherous, biting sensation in my eyes from tears that were welling up in them. I put my head so that no one could see me cry and clenched my fists. Well, Lien, don't worry. Your mother was a very brave woman. You had heard that they wanted to decorate her with army officer rank. You were just too late. You are just as brave as she was. Oh, so I take it then she was a soldier? I hardly hear her. My hatred towards the Black Posset was inking and devouring my whole soul. I'm the strongest soldier. I'll exterminate them all and avenge my mom. Only thin arms wrapped me around my shoulders. I understood that it was Tom right away. He's dead whenever I started crying. At the same time, and at the same moment, both my fists were in the warm hands of Sam and Sophia. Friends. My very best friends. Neville loudly and spoke, trying to keep smiling. Hey, what are you doing? You're gonna cry like some stupid girl. My fist was free again. What an idiot. Have you seen girls ever cry? It's boys who can't do anything but whimper and boast. After finishing her short but angry speech, Sophia slapped me on the side of the head. I giggled and Tom stepped back and looked at me carefully with his big eyes. So you weren't crying, were you, Lien? The voice sounded so surprised that it even hurt my feelings. Of course, if I'm not crying, you wish. Tom stepped back and his hands behind his back. His brother patted me on my shoulder. Just remember, Lien, you're not alone. We'll have our fortress soon. We'll be able to defeat any enemy. corner of Sam's lips lifted up. Did it rarely, only on special occasions. Maybe that was the reason why his slight but sincere smile seemed special to him. I know all of that. Let's go to the market. Kids, let's they sell father's jars, buy sweets for ourselves. Ready to be off when Tom abruptly pulled my sleeve. Wait, you forgot about a fortress. You shouldn't just stand here and finished. We need building. We need parts, and we don't have them yet. Sophia said this morning that she knows where we could get more. I'm confused. Wait, I may have blanked out who was speaking. Turned to her, and she was guiltily shifting from foot to foot. Yes, I do know. I've eavesdropped on the conversation between my mother and some officer. Said that at the battlefields, always many useful things left. Useful for what? For the war. There are many iron fragments, bone shells. We go there, we can find something. But there are dead men out there. There are no dead men there. Military forces collect the corpses if we were able to win. We've forgotten that, otherwise black apostates will take them away. Suggesting going to that place? I'm not suggesting, I'm just telling you what I've heard. I don't know where else we could get metal. It's steal from our neighbors after all. Ren fell silent, wondering whether it was worth going there. Was it worth risking our safety for the construction of the fortress? That poison runs the veins of black apostates, and when they die, they exhaust poisonous gas. Yes, I also read something like that in the student books. Do you know what they do to the corpses of the apostates? They burn them, I guess. Mom hardly ever talks about them. Oh, fuck. The double click. Can we find their corpses somewhere? See mysterious interest burning Tom's eyes. Maybe. I don't know for sure, but I've heard that sites of the battles are always dangerous. Black apostates might be hiding there. Ron was familiar with such stories. It wasn't like anyone believed them, but when a difficult question testing the scary story came up before us, we started doubting our own bravery. What do you think, Lien? Should we go there? We've already decided to build a fortress, right? Can't back off now. How else will we become brave soldiers? Sophia nodded energetically. Exactly, let's go. It's 4 of us and we can deal with everything. Let's do it this way. Don't tell anything to my dad yet, and we will hide the jars behind the wall. Fortress. Think that we went to the market. As we return with materials for the construction, we'll leave them here. The jars and leave for the market. Friends agreed with that. While we were walking, the weather quickly started changing for the worse. Clear blue skies. Oh yeah, I forgot, because last time there was a mention of it possibly raining? I believe. The clear blue skies were slowly covered with thick, cumulus clouds. There was almost no wind, and the insufferable stuffy heat from the hot days was still there. We went on the deserted street. That day was a market day, so there was nobody left at the outskirts of the village where I lived. No one left for the market. That was to our advantage. It would stop a bunch of kids who decided to leave the summit for some reason. So I got excited. I got excited way too early. In a few seconds, friends face to face with an elderly soldier. Ran in the middle of the road. He's moving his crutches with great effort, jumping up and down on the only leg he had left. Where are you headed, folks? Such serious faces, too. Well, we have some business to take care of. We collect something in the forest. All kids like yourself won't be safe going out there alone. Where are your parents and guardians? Do you know that you want Do they know that you want to lead the village? Or are you going right to the enemy? The soldier was eyeing each of us carefully, and we couldn't find words to answer. Not to fear and respect the members of the military. The influence, we looked up to them. As a rule, my mind absorbs and spurs, so I couldn't lie to a soldier, expecting each of them too much. One of us was a good liar who could lie through his teeth. That was Tom? No, never! You see this girl here? Sophia, our Lien's daughter. Mother's the one who sent us to test our courage. So that if we could hold out for more than an hour, we will grow up to be brave soldiers. I smiled in my head. It was hard to not believe Tom's innocent eyes and naive voice. I was deceived by those many times myself. Well, what could anyone say to that? I was looking from Tom to Sophia for some time and then sighed helplessly. Be careful out there, folks. Black apostates are evil and willy. They can't have children, so instead they have an eye for kids like you. Keep your eyes open. Let them catch you, or else they will capture you and turn you into black apostates like themselves. Okay, so then that I think confirms that I think Nemo and the group are supposed to be the black apostates. There was something that a soldier said for I remember, something along being brainwashed or something. We're old enough. It's not so easy to catch us. We'll never become black apostates. That's for sure. Stay safe. Don't let them get their claws on you. The soldier saluted us and slowly continued his way. When he had vanished entirely, Sam patted Tom on his back. How many times have you lied to me like that? When did you learn that? Who taught you? Tom started blinking. I never lied to you, Sammy. And why did you drag my mom into this? I laughed, obviously to make it sound more convincing. Thea pursed her lips, turned away. Okay, that's enough already. Let me make it on time before the market closes. We won't get any sweets and your father won't get any money, Lien. I didn't argue and we set off for the battlefield together right away. Filled with the smell of death was filling the air. I looked at the body of my mother. Same feeling and remembered it forever. While we were just silently observing the wasteland that was left after the battle. I wonder when the war is over. Wait, I wonder when the war is over, will our land also become so empty? His voice, which usually was so loud, sounded completely dull at the moment. I won't let that happen. I'm ready to join the army right now if I have to. Me too, me too! I clenched my teeth tightly. Let's leave this place as soon as we can. Just take everything we need and leave. I want to stay here for long. There is nothing left here, only these whole pieces. A lot of time passed since the battle. After all, everyone already collected everything and we're left with dribs and drabs. There was a sound of explosion somewhere far away. What was that? I got a friend hid behind Sam. I'll be scared, maybe some training. Looks like might be having a shooting practice. His expression got serious and she shook her head. I don't think so. Mom said there was an attack on the nearby village this morning. It's far from us. Much farther than the explosion we've just heard. Oh my god. I think that was an explosion. Right, I'm muting myself, so not like I don't remember that. Anyway, don't tell me our soldiers drawing back. Then closely and still like that for less than a minute. He heard so far away. Maybe it was just an echo? Take everything that might come in handy and leave. What if the army is headed here? When we voiced our common concern, our fear only got stronger. We argued and we quickly started filling our pockets with different useful and useless things. For shaking, my inner voice was urging me to hurry. Sometimes Sophia straightened up and spoke quickly. This time we shall go to the place Val has just finished. You'll find a lot of ammunition there and it can be sold for a good price. Then we could raise a tombstone for your mother. And you'll be able to cure your father of pathesis. Rose. So she knows. She knows something I know myself. Something my father was unable to admit. Dad. I didn't let him finish and closed my eyes tight. Yes. With my eyes closed, I could hardly hear anything that echoed my friend's conversation. A swarm of wasps. That old emotions started buzzing in my head. Able to learn. Is where it will happen, Sophia? Yes, I will ask my mom or eavesdrop on her conversation. Thank you. I didn't open my eyes for some time. I didn't even know why. Perhaps I just didn't want to see the world. I want to escape from reality and the thoughts about the current problems. I don't want to be there in a world dominated by war, death, and famine of all places. A world where you have to desperately fight for every minute of life and try as hard as you can to believe in the beautiful future perhaps would never come. Open my eyes again, I noticed that my friend's hands were full with all the materials necessary for the construction. Mostly those were pieces of metal plates. Let's go, Lien. There's nothing useful left here. I thought the forge will become our trench. We'll shoot down all the black pussies from it. Em looks sideways at his brother. Trenches are something you dig in the ground. It's a pin, not a fortress. Whatever. The main thing is that we won't hide. We are this world's future, and we'll protect it. Isn't that right? I chuckled. Quite self-assured, Tommy. You won't be able to change anything if you don't believe in yourself. Things Tom said were obvious, but mostly him reciting those simple truths again and again was the very thing that could keep my spirits up. You are right, as always. I guess I'll give my share of sweets to you if we manage to make enough money to buy it. Tom's eyes became round. I'll take only half of it. The other half you'll eat yourself. He nodded, grabbed the pile of collected metal, and hardly managed to hold it in my hands. At home, my loyal companions followed me. Plan was a success. Father didn't even hear us when we were carefully piling the mill in the country yard, pulling out the jars we hid earlier. I rolled somewhere in the distance, but people in the market didn't even think about going home. Through a crowd of talkative women, fighting men while holding tightly the precious jars in our arms. The market, we occupied our regular spot. I set out the goods. At that time, Tom was peeking from the counter and looking up at the sky. Oh, so they have like their own little stall, I guess. I think it's about to rain. I was focused on indicating the proper prices and Sophia was watching the passerby closely. Suddenly she started pointing her fingers somewhere impolitely. Look, I think it's Mr. Yulov. I heard that he had lost 2 of his daughters a week ago. Isn't he the one who always buys jars Lien's father makes? Look closer at his hunched silhouette. Mr. Yulov was passing by without even noticing us. Didn't even know that he was going through such tragedy. You know, we could call him over. Maybe he feels sad being all alone. Is it worth it? It wouldn't be all that bad, right? Alright, we can't just leave him alone in his misery. Unbeamed in reply, and Sam just sighed quietly and wearily. He headed out to the counter and called out. Good afternoon, Mr. Yulov. The man stopped and turned his head towards me. His eyes were half closed, and his chin was covered with long bristles. I think he's drunk. Sophia frowned when she saw the proof that her guess was right. Mr. Yulov was staggering, and when he approached us, he started speaking in a sing-song voice. Okay, maybe it was a bad idea. Shit. Wow, Lien, and Sophia's here too. Each year you're blooming more and more beautifully. Girls were just like you. Oh, you boys are here too. He leaned on the counter and was examining us as carefully as he could master. You're drunk, mister. Sam stood next to me. He looked way too serious on folks, as if he was getting ready to protect all of us. Yeah, I had to pull the bottle. I had good reasons to. Don't scold me. I get enough of it in the neck for my wife. My condolences. Don't sympathize with me. It's all my fault I couldn't save them. After all, that day we went scouting together, and do you know what happened? Then Mr. Yulov fixed his eyes on me, and I started feeling guilty in the deaths of his daughter. We were followed by black apostates. We stopped for lunch. Do you know that my girls were wonderful cooks? Of course not. They shot down almost everyone. Only 2 of us survived. My friend from the army and I. It's an interesting story, isn't it? Yulov pressed his elbows on the counter, strong and drew his face closer to mine, his eyes blazing with red, losing focus. Mr. Yulov, step back, please. Rarely ever heard Sam's voice, Sam's angry voice, but there was at that moment. Step back? Do you seriously want me to step back? Yes, please. Love backed away and I relaxed a bit. Haha, you kiddos are still alive. Appreciate that. Take care of your loved ones. Turned around and walked away, but after 3 steps he gathered his wits and came back. Pass this to your father. Tell him to get well soon. After this short phrase, Mr. Yulov dumped out a handful of coins out into the counter and still staggered went away from us. What the? Okay, maybe it was a good idea to call him over. I was worried we were gonna get screwed. We were silently staring at the money. It wasn't that much, but even that was more than the total price of all the jars on pots we had set out. What should we do with this? Take it. It's all for you and your father. I looked at Sophia and Sam, and they support Tom's decision. Thank you. All the coins into my pocket. We're in desperate need for money after all. It rolled heavily somewhere in the distance. I started shivering. Hope there won't be a storm. Sam sneered and looked sideways at his brother. There'll be one. There won't be one, but a bit later. Oh, right, Tom is him and Sam is a. Keep mixing the two up for some reason. After that, Tom began shivering even harder, and Sophia put her arms around his shoulders, gentle motherly fashion. Don't worry, we'll get back home by that time. Tom made an effort to gulp and started watching the passerby again. Look, Sophia, I think it's your granny's friend. Not to bench across from us. It really is her. I also looked in that direction and noticed an elderly woman, talking to a merchant at the opposite side of the market row and gesturing enthusiastically. Never seen her before. Who is she? Miss Rosenberg. She's a military doctor. Some say she can bring the dead back to life, and she has a sharp tongue. That's what makes her similar to my grandma. Curiosity flashed in Tom's eyes. Would really like to talk to her. I could introduce you to her if you don't mind. Sure. I don't see a problem with this one unless some of this turns out being bad. Okay, let's do this. I'll smile happily. Did she prepare potions too? We put our hands on her hips. What do you mean? What do you mean by two? My grandma doesn't prepare potions. Not a witch. Do you get that? I'm nodded energetically. In our time, you don't say a witch. You say a healer. I guess smacked me hard upside the head. I even dodged even though I was expecting that. And you two, you're going to keep this up. There is no way I'll ever introduce you to Miss Rosenberg. My hands up, spoke apologetically. It's just a joke. A bad joke. Lien won't do it again. Don't get mad. He sighed. Okay, I won't get mad unless I hear any of you make the same kind of jokes again. She jerked her head and came out from behind the counter, waited for her return without saying a word. Rosenberg looked like a stern woman. She eyed me and my friends a bit, and showed some interest when she examined the crockery that was for sale. That warm smile lit her face, just like the one my mom used to have. Good morning, boys. I'm very glad to meet you. I'm Miss Rosenberg. You could call me just Agna. No need to be official. I held out my hand to her. My name's Lien. Very glad to meet you too. Once introductions were over with, Agna started telling us stories from her life. Almost all of them were about the war. Usually adults conceal all the truth from kids. I agree with that, although right now you know more than you should at your age. Why would you hide it? It's scary with it, and you won't join the army. I mean, I guess it was that point. Fair enough. I didn't think about it like that, but I guess, yeah. She laughed. How then it became clear to me that she is much older than she seems to be. Her face glowed with deep wrinkles. Even my father had less of those. Please tell us, is it true that black apostates take away the corpses of our soldiers? It is true. We always try to get to them first and burn them, not leave them at the sites of the battles. Even here in the village, we burn our deceased instead of burying them. Have you learned the secret of black apostates yet? In a way, but a lot of it's still unclear. Some scientists are starting to understand, but this information is just in their heads for now. It is top secret. Sometimes burned with curiosity. Don't worry, guys. When I become a scientist, I'll tell you everything. So you want to become a scientist, don't you? Start nodding. And it can't be helped. Soon everyone will learn their secret. Anna laughed again. Farewell, kids. I need to go. Seems like it's going to rain any minute now. You should run to your homes too. As if trying to prove her words, lightning flashed across the sky, and almost right after it thundered rolled. You need to sell at least one pot. Maybe you could use one. Sophia looked at Miss Rosenberg so movingly and dolefully that she had no choice but to give in. All right, I do need one. Took a jar and put money on the counter. If you or your loved ones fall ill, don't be afraid to come to me. Sophia knows where my house is. Said her goodbyes and Miss Rosenberg left. I guess now people are leaving. Definitely, because now it's raining. A thick wall of rainfall showered the market. People around us began to wall and started collecting their belongings hastily. Thunder rolled once again. Grabbed the jars and dashed home without finding the pulse on slippery ground that was turning to mud. It'll be over soon! It'll be over soon! Don't worry, there's no way for the lightning to ever hit you. It's hard to hear their voices through the pouring rain. We were running all wet to the bone and weren't paying attention to the buses on the street. Suddenly, Our way was blocked by a column of soldiers, running and looking at my feet as I was afraid that I would lose my footing, so I didn't notice them right away. Sophia, on the other hand, came to a halt and shouted loudly, "Wait!" We obeyed her. My eyes were focused on the soldiers. Walking barefooted in ragged clothes, with their heads down right, in the middle of the street. Some of them were seriously injured and were hanging on the shoulders of their comrades. They could still place one foot in front of the other on their own. Barely alive man was the embodiment of every possible meaning of the word defeat. One among the soldiers dared to raise their head. We could be all eyes and look all over them. Defeat? Mother of God, they've lost again. George, have you seen George? Where are the others? What the hell happened out there? Isn't it possible to take eyes off the soldiers? Perhaps someday I would be in their shoes myself. Am I ready for that? Could I overcome despair? Achieve from defeat and second thoughts? Could I fight despite the fear? What was I ready to sacrifice to win and change the world for the better? I wonder then if the explosion we heard then was the explosion during the whole portion of when we were playing as Nemo. Tom poked me in the ribs. I turned my head and met Tom's serious eyes. When we grow up, we'll change all that, right? We'll not let that happen again, as the future depends on us. Right. Me and Sam approached us, and all of us together stared at the soldiers as they went further until they disappeared at the turn. To my senses, only when Sam patted me on my shoulder, once in my hands were full of rainwater, about to slip from my grip. Let's go, Lien. He had made way towards my house, and I followed him slowly, had no more doubts. For the future of this world, and we'll protect it. Wait, we're going back to Nemo? That was only an hour long for Lien? How long is this demo? Oh my goodness. I in the prison cell was restless. I barely slept at all. However, I had no time to daydream about a cozy bed. I quickly washed my face with cold water and tapped myself on the cheeks. Wagner said the issue of me being a traitor should be closed for now. His subordinates were not supposed to treat me with obvious suspicion anymore. Supposed to? But we'll see. Put myself together, left the barracks, and headed towards the training grounds. Oh my god, this is gonna be such a long demo then. There's so many more characters in this one, jeez. All soldiers that were in the camp had gathered on training grounds. I didn't have time to meet all of them yet, although I wasn't that eager either. Judging from their indifferent looks, I noticed being turned to me from time to time. Noticed being turned to me from time to time. The guys were not interested in getting to know me either. As Wagner had promised, no one from his squad said a word to me and tried to look as if nothing happened. I could see that deep inside that they were rejecting me. Soldiers formed 4 lines. Our squad stood in the first one. I didn't really know what should I do, so I was waiting for others to start doing something. I was unwilling I was unwillingly being affected by their apathy and inactivity. We were standing still for some time and nothing happened. As I was about to ask what was going on, a stern-looking woman with a baton appeared on the platform. I felt the mood of the soldiers changing dramatically. They all got tense. Yakov was standing next to me to my right, his black face mask tilted my head towards him. Who was that? Oh, jeez, how do we do? Sergeant Lien, physical training instructor. Sergeant Lien straddled past us and stopped in front of the formed lines. Fuck, more characters! Oh my god. How are we gonna do this? Did you sleep well, Rickies? Response? Wait. Thought you heard dissonant roaring voices. Yes, ma'am. Instructor stood and glanced for all the soldiers, and my dog wants cool. Can I do this or we can close the door? I'm over in. Go, be free. Be free. You know, what? Okay. Be annoying. Instructor stood and glanced over all the soldiers. The girl, I thought it was a guy just because she looked incredibly muscular. Fuck. Good. I know there is some fresh face among you. Whoever it is, make a step forward and name yourself your commander loudly and clearly. My heart started pumping faster and my palms got sweaty. Clenching and unclenching my fists. She's talking about me. Not ready for a public introduction because I didn't expect it. I'd spy if I was always in the spotlight. Elias, who stood to my left, shoved me with his elbow as if urging me to carry out the order. I forced myself to make a step forward and spoke clearly in a well-trained voice. My name is Nemo, ma'am. I am in service under Ulrich Wagner's command. When does Wagner take on more recruits? Perhaps it was a rhetorical question, but I answered it anyway. Ma'am, I don't know, ma'am. Sergeant Lehman looked at me for a short while and then stared eagerly at someone else. I dared to look around. Yakov, step forward! At the same moment, Yakov appeared next to me once again. It seemed like he was smiling under his mask. Take off your mask. Her voice became much more formal when she was talking to me. It felt a bit weird as if it was the first time she had to say that. Can't do that, ma'am. This is about my safety. Stop fooling around. Take off that mask. Instead of answering, Yakov shook his head. Not like I wanted to help him. Perhaps it would allow me to win at least a bit of his trust. Let me learn something afterwards. Ma'am, Yakov has problems with breathing. He is allergic. You're stickering behind me. I will also chuckle and Sergeant Lehman turned purple. Back in the line, both of you. You will have special training today. Back in the line and I regretted my stunt right away. Yakov, on the other hand, seemed happy, either due to my stupidity or due to the fact that I was punished, even if he had to suffer the punishment as well.